what is the benefit of a man to speak a thing, and yet him himself does not live it? For others shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven, because what he spoke, he did not live. We must live it. See, when we teach, when we speak, first we must know that the Spirit is speaking. We are not speaking. The Spirit is speaking. When God made man, another speaking spirit, the Spirit is speaking. Now, when the Spirit is speaking, we understand that it is in the heart of a man. For what is in a man's heart, it shall come forth. It shall come. It shall manifest. We shall hear it. We have to resonate. So I just want to go back into talking about Serendipity, talking about the Kassads. So the Kassads, these are very, very beautiful. You know what I'm saying? The purpose of the Kassads is to enter into the heart of man. And there is where it will transform, just as light transforms and transmutates and does what it does and creates how it creates. And the display and the beauty that we have seen with Allah's creation, Allah's design. Allah will never ever be exhausted in his design. He is magnificent, and we thank him for everything which he has done, because he is merciful. For he says, "For I am the God of heaven, and I am the God of earth." This is what Allah says. But he says, "For I am the God of earth, and I am the God of heaven." So God is telling us, be mindful of your mother, be mindful of the earth, be mindful of me, because I am one. Duality is one. See, we don't understand duality. We think duality has to be what we think duality is. But no, duality will always add up. It's just like having a seesaw and having a 50-pound and a 50-pound. The seesaw would top balance. But in duality, we have another aspect. Because now we have everything. We have a seesaw, but our seesaw is a weird design seesaw, and it's counterbalanced. And you say, this could never balance. But in the duality, it can. And it does balance. Because each one pulls its weight. If one doesn't pull the weight, another pulls the weight for it. And they all equal into the sum of 9. This is duality. It makes up the fabric of what we are created from and what we will experience in this reality. We must know that.